My name is Ryan Shrunk. I'm class of 23 with degrees in agriculture economics and soil and crop science. Since graduation, I have since returned to my family's farm where I'm a sixth-generation Shrunk farmer.
I'm Ryan Drapella, class of 2019. I studied agricultural economics. Now I have two companies, one Drapella Works and the other company called Frio Coolers.
Howdy, my name is Ashley Seelig. I'm the Director of Product Development and National Sales Account Manager at Fisher & Weezer Specialty Foods in Fredericksburg, Texas. I am class of 03 and my degree was in food science and technology.
My name is Taylor Gwines. I'm the City Arborist and Urban Forester for the City of Irving. I work for the Parks Department. I graduated from Texas A&M in the class of 2016. I had a Bachelor of Science in the field of forestry.
Howdy, my name is Warren Mayberry, class of 94. I graduated with a degree in ag journalism. Currently, I serve as the Director of Government and Industry Affairs for Corteva Agrisciences.
As a college kid, money's tough. We're not able to work a full-time job, but with the help of scholarships as well as working on my family's farm through the years, I was able to graduate debt-free by myself. And to me, that's a huge accomplishment. Without the scholarships, that simply would not be possible. And I'm so thankful to each and every person that made that possible. Farming is a dying breed these days. There's less and less people coming back to their family farms, and to have the opportunity to expand on what my dad, my granddad, my great-granddad, and so on built means the world to me.
I am a lobbyist. A lot of people misunderstand what that is and what that role is. My job is to advocate for agriculture. And I've been very fortunate in nearly a 30-year career to do that inside the Capitol for Fortune 100 companies, for the largest ag association in the state. And that is still pretty remarkable to me. I've been very fortunate to take the skills that I learned as an undergraduate and honed as a graduate student, and then go out into the world and make a difference for people in agriculture is sometimes mind-blowing.
We don't plant just to plant trees. We plant trees with an initiative. We plant trees with thought, with long-term care involved. We do a lot of education and outreach and tree planting classes, tree giveaways. I believe having an arborist is very important because you have someone that speaks for, no, it sounds corny, but someone who speaks for the trees, who can argue for the trees. Without this scholarship, I probably wouldn't have chose forestry. When I went to A&M, I thought I was going to get a renewable natural resource degree or some kind of outdoor degree, but forestry really hadn't crossed my mind. And the advisor at the time told me about the Slaughter Foundation. Because of this foundation, you could say I'm in the field of arboriculture because of this. I could have wound up on a much different route.
Getting the scholarship was very helpful when I was there. I was married. It was a huge help for the two of us. And in the organization that I received it through, Texas Food Processors Association, holds near and dear to my heart. I've been involved with the association since then. Fast forward 20 years later, and I'm still on the board. I was just president for the last 4 years, and I'm the outgoing president now. They are very passionate about continuing food science in the Texas industry, and I am too. Texas is a growing industry. Lots of companies are moving here, and I think it's very important to help these students out just the way they helped me out when I was there.
So getting a scholarship while I was in college, it helped me understand that there's people out there looking out for me, and there are people out there that want me to succeed. Growing up the way I did, the only people that wanted me to be successful was my parents, and there's really not too many outside people that really care deeply about my achievement. And knowing that there's somebody that I have not met yet that wants me to be successful was huge. I mean, the psyche that it plays on you while you're attending college and going through the struggles of running the business and attending school, trying to make good grades, and having that scholarship money come in. I mean, yes, it did pay for classes. Yes, it helped all of that other stuff. but the confidence that it gave me, that allowed me to know that there's somebody out there looking out for me, was huge. And without that support, I don't know where I'd be, to be honest.
I want to sincerely thank those of you who are donors for scholarships at Texas A&M University. I cannot tell you how life-changing those dollars are for young people. As a person who is a first-generation student in my family to not only go to college, but to graduate, I want to thank you.